The Sleepless War was a conflict of unimaginable proportions. Dynasties fell, and anarchy reigned. In the aftermath of this catastrophe, two factions rose to prominence, radically splitting the earth and its populace into two: the Golden Empire and Royal Nation. Come to extreme ideological differences and reckless escalation, the Queen and King's War began. Right and brilliantly showing the blink of an eye, culminating in the first bombs being dropped. The already scarred earth was ravaged beyond repair. In the wake of these cruel bombs, everyone was forced beneath dirt. The world went underground, but the war did not rest. Those are the very first words of this game, as you wake up in the body of a conscript named Weller, not that Weller, and get introduced into the very basic tutorial of Gravedigger. This video game is one of the few good Roblox games that I recommend everyone has a try. This video itself will be a little experience on me first playing the game. This recording right now is not actual first playthrough I had. In the beginning I was too much confused, I could not understand many things. The tutorial, like I said, is very basic. It doesn't show nearly as much as it should. And sadly, I don't think you will have any changes in the future. But right now, the video will be a little explanation, I guess, a little insight on how it felt first playing this video game. As you can see on the right side, there is a little controls of the game, little keybinds. Nothing too much. Something that I like about this game is how you can change your point of vision from first person to third person, and how you can change the way you look in third person. I don't see many games has this, but Gravedigger has, and I love it. There will be sometimes in other games that I be playing, and I try to press F to change my point of view, and it doesn't happen. Just a little detail that I like about this game. There are gonna be many more details that I'm gonna say in the video, but right now it's just a little tutorial. I'm gonna let you guys do it. Another good mechanic of this game is the mining mechanic. It makes so every terrain you are basically able to mine outside of the compounds, and make so every single time you replay this game you're gonna have a different type of terrain to play on. Sadly, most people often make insanely big parking lots just because more sightlines. It's not of my liking, I must say, but it happens more often than you would think. While the tutorial is very simple and it doesn't show much outside of basic aiming and mining, it is enough for someone that is just starting the game, because Gravedigger has a lot of mechanics and a lot of types of tricks and nicks that you will learn down the line. Like I said before, I wish the tutorial had a little bit more into it, go into other classes maybe, but it is fine to just be simple like that for a new player. And another thing that I would like in the tutorial is that the dialogue would go much deeper into some details outside of the tutorial, because really the dialogue here doesn't show nearly as much history, not enough lore, not enough hidden little details. It just things to really put on it. I don't know how to specify it. It's very simple. I wish he had more, just like how the tutorial doesn't do much for the gameplay either. I feel like they should rework this. I don't know if I made it this clear, but they should rework this tutorial, or at least do an advanced tutorial. I don't know. I'm not a game dev. Developing games is hard. I'm not good at that. It shows the basics, and that is enough. And cutting off unnecessary dialogue, I'm gonna show you guys a little thing that I like about the tutorial right in the end. As we defeat 3 enemies on a little bit of gun gameplay, just to check our reaction speed and to teach us about a little bit about the self-healing. But what I really want to show everyone is the message, with only one question being when will this nightmare end? It's up to us, the player, to decide. Now, really, the meaning could be up to interpretation. It could mean other things, like what I think about it is that how we are soldiers, the players, so if everyone stops playing the game, we stop the war. It's silly, doesn't really matter, and let's actually focus on the main part of this video, which is the feeling of first being able to play this game. I like the game a lot, and I really would enjoy making content of it. So right now, I'm gonna show off a little match of me playing as Soldat with Price and Grace using Greyhound, the first weapons of the game and the first perk I ever got it, with the character that everyone starts with. Very simple, very not much to speak of. It's not tutorial like I said, so I will not explain how these guns work or how the class itself works. Not even a part. It might sound bad, but stay with me for a little bit. It's just for this video, just for now. I soon will make a tutorial on me playing Soldat, explaining his class, explaining his shock trooper, how you should play with him, how to help the team, yada yada yada. For now, a bit of gameplay. So right now is Hard Rocks and Tug of War, and I don't like Hard Rocks, I must say. While playing this game, I noticed how little is people interacting with the caves, so it's just bad. Also, it takes way too much to flank, and I get completely annihilated. Not gonna lie, this video is gonna be most time me dying. While I do have around 400 hours in this game, I'm still very bad at it. I just know how to play with some guns, not every gun. Price, while being one of the best guns, I still need to do some practice on it. I did not guild it yet, got the final skin. And Grace, I love it, but really it's just pistols in general is not my liking, because I am more of a rifles person. And some might say it's very boring, and I will agree. It gets boring really fast, so I've been trying to do some different stuff. Maybe you'll see in one of my future videos. But right now, it's just Price and Grace. As you see, we get annihilated by some rats with better coordination than me. I will keep checking on the score just to see how the teams are, seeing if my whole team is dead and I should be playing more safe, or seeing if somehow my whole team is alive and their team is somehow getting to the point. Yeah, for a while that happens a lot. Really, just doing basic things is dependent on the team, like a push, a defense, and really just shooting the same person. Right here, a rook helps me, but you know, a bad time, because breaking the cover for the enemy also exposed me, and I die for it. After the death, I once again running in to try to get something done for this video. Really, just doing the basic on helping your team should be enough, but I have this thing in mind that I should go into the front lines and actually do something, but really in the end that just will get me killed. Trying to do something and not thinking about it will get you killed. I know, big shocker now, as I die again, and then I die again, And then after a while, once again, I die. All these times just because I'm off position. I'm not with my team is back off, and the enemy team is pushing in too hard. So this time around I'm gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna stay in the back and maybe get some kills, do something, hold the point, not get our tickets reduced to 0 would be very nice. I will try to help around this time. Sadly, I die again. Now this might be a recurring joke. Haha, the funny, I'm dying too much. It is not funny for me while I'm playing the game. It is actually quite annoying. And it might seem like I'm not doing anything, really, just giving out free kills for the enemies. But even if it seems like that, sometimes I just me being here, a distraction for the enemy makes so my team can do something. My team can get the kill, can keep the point safe. With me over here, as an example, the enemy gets distracted by me and my teammate is able to get a kill. Sweet. But of course, this time I'm actually playing safe. I learned from my mistakes. I will not just charge in anymore and die. I will actually use my perk, Greyhound. Greyhound gives excellent speed bonus and starting sprint bonus, so I can easily get in and out of bad situations. Right now, I'm just helping my team, trying to get a good and consistent place for we to stay and not get pushed into base. It would be nice so we don't lose our tickets, because when the enemy team captures the last point, we will lose all of our tickets and they will keep theirs. Right now, one of our teammates actually pick up a shock, a strong class, so he can hold off the point. It is strong enough that it could count easily up to 10 people playing a simple shock, but they are limited on 1 life, so I will keep on the back, going on the left side actually sometimes just to keep him safe, watch him above, and of course staying with my team. Even though it might sound simple, it's a bit hard to do. But then me and my teammates actually make an opening on the right side, so maybe we can do a little push and take D again. I find it hard, so I just keep a bit on the back, but I see that the timer is going to the 10 minutes. The kit will spawn. Kits are very important because with a kit you can take it and have a shock trooper to your team. But of course, is if the enemy team doesn't take it before you can. Me and my team seize the opportunity and run for it to take it. But sadly, not only I step in a trap, but also the enemy team takes it before we can steal it. A Geist is what they took it. A very strong trooper. Has a very strong gun, and he can have wall hacks, sort of wall hacks, to one person as a hunt. I will not go into much detail, it's just that a Geist, if in the right hands, he could be very dangerous to your team. He is a shock hunter. So I right now am thinking that maybe I should try to kill the Geist with the help of my teams, so we can maybe save our shocks, so in the end we have a chance at fighting. Sadly, we do a little push that doesn't work very much. Soon our teams get overwhelmed by the enemy, and actually Geist shows up and he takes off my helmet and half of my health, basically. I try to get at least his helmet, but I get finished off by his teammate. And at this time I'm thinking, it is gonna be tough. They have, now they have 4 shock kits, and we only have 3. It's dangerous that one of the shock kits, the Geist, the same one that was just so close, is a shock killer in the game. He's basically target shocks, so he can easily kill them. So it is a problem. Right now we find a flamer. I get out of there because it's a small place and I know that it's no good. And I actually, for the first time, try to play safe, doing a little bit of off angles to try to get something going. I see a great opportunity as the French gets too much in front and dies, and so does the AT. with the help of my team, I am able to get 2 shocks. Even though I wasn't doing too well, right now, just because I do the basics, I am able to get 2 strong classes. I see the guys once again, and I'm thinking a way to at least take off his helmet and maybe make him easier to kill. But he's very talented. He's way too good, if I would say myself. I cannot even get close to him without my helmet getting removed. I need a divine intervention to kill him. Well, that sure is convenient, huh? I managed to quickly do my last shot on the Geist and kill him because my Rook managed to get a bomb, making him fall, taking fall damage, and so he died. And so does Flamer by my team. Indeed, things are starting to look great. Right now, our tickets go to 0, so we cannot go outside base anymore or else we'll die for real this time. No more respawn is what I mean to say. But even though it seems like the end, we might still have a chance to escape. The doors on the end of the route will open to the losing team after a certain amount of time. But we have to hold off that time. The enemy, while, can just try to keep rushing at us, and soon enough, because they have more tickets, they can, and maybe we'll win. But, of course, that is if our team lets it. With a good holding point being the last base, we have a chance of actually able to win. With a Bulwark and a Flamer, they are very good class shocks to defend the last base. I don't know what is the name of it, so I will just call him base. And I will be holding off this right side, as I see the enemy will try to flank. Now me and my teammates, we are holding the right side over here, while our other teammates are holding the left side. I am completely hoping that they can hold the left side without any kind of problem, and we are just doing this peek game of trying to hit 1 pixel while playing very cowardly. It is not very fun, it gets stale and fast. Right now I don't even notice where I get shot from, it's just I will not peek there anymore, I guess. Just try a different angle, do a little bit of strategy, I guess. Now, the commentary might seem very trivial. It doesn't seem very useful. New players will not understand anything because I am not doing a tutorial, and experienced players does not need just constant yapping. But well, it's a little bit of how I felt playing the game. I did not understand many things. I did not understand the guns, the perks, how they work, how good some things are compared to others. But that is the perfect example of my first experience. I was confused, didn't know many things, and still am very bad, but I got a little better. As this match will show on the death match is the final part. Every team gets highlighted and 1 life. This is a time where everyone will play super safe. They're not gonna pick as much. They're not gonna be as daring because it could be really just in 1 second you will die. So is this the boring part that I was telling you about? Really. As I try to just hold the right side over here, really just being over here doing anything is enough to make the enemy not peek and get some easy shots on my allies. The Rook gets close by, so maybe it's a chance to get a kill. Maybe we can team up and get someone down. Right now there's 4 enemies, so we get close and try to get a little GQ together. Someone lagged their way into the cover, but me and my Rook managed to get a kill. It's good. So only 3 people now. Another one gets close by. Is a problem. If they manage to break this line, it would be difficult for to defend. But our Storm managed to get one, and the Jaeger, with a very good aim and reaction speed, managed to get me low, so I cannot peek for a while. am right now just trying to think of something, and the gate opens. We could actually try to escape, but if they lose all their men, we win. So we actually stay and hold the point. Right now I'm just trying to take off the Jaeger's helmet to make him weaker at peeking, maybe get a headshot. Now pay attention, because what will happen next will be very fast. As I'm holding off the Jaeger, my Rook decides to blow off his cover. I land one shot, miss the second, I go into the kill, but his Rook managed to body block my shot while he kills me. But my Rook managed to blow him off, killing him. Sadly, he dies in the process, but do you see it? Yes, the right side is completely empty, so my team can flank the enemy team on the left side, making so we win just because of that little play. It was a very long game, not gonna lie. And it goes to show that even with little plays, little things like that, me being in the right places to get those 2 shock kills, the AT and Trench, and me being on the right side holding off the aggressive Jaeger and the Soldats, we managed to actually hold everyone off and win the match. Now some of you might be wondering, why did I make this video? Really, it was not a first time experience, really is either a tutorial, so why? It did not add anything for experienced players and nothing for beginners. Well, I wanted to make it a little video of me playing it. Not exactly that, I don't know how to put it, but just a video of me playing the game that I so much love. I like Gravedigger. It is a very unique game in Roblox. I never seen any game like it. Just the mechanic of being able to mine the terrain and make anything that you want. It is very enjoyable. Makes so every match is unique. Like I said before, really, just repeating myself right now, I enjoy it. I will keep doing videos. Maybe next time I will actually do a tutorial explaining things that I said, like what is a shock trooper, what is stealing, points, modifiers, things like that that I did not cover in the video. But really, it was just my first time doing it, so I don't feel bad for it. I just hope that people enjoy it, or at least that people will enjoy it one day. Who knows, I cannot see the future, neither can you see the future. So, I hope that everyone that watched the video to the end enjoy it. And of course, thank you for watching it to the end. Thank you for supporting my constant yapping. But most important of all, thank you for still being here. I hope you enjoy my video. Goodbye.